Nalts here. This is a sequel to my Google YouTube moronic video that I made earlier this morning, which Chad and Steven were good enough to accept as a video response to their I Just Want to Be King video. Which was quite surprising. I commend you both. And I'd like to apologize for miscalculating the multiple that this was purchased on. It looks like now we're looking at about a 16 times earning multiple because YouTube reports, I think, that its projected annual revenue was to be 100 million. So I was grossly wrong there, and I apologize, but it's still a wild multiple. I would like to now thank you for accepting the video response, folks, by addressing the great sense of fear in the YouTube community. And I'd like to do this on behalf of YouTube and Google, if you don't mind. Guys, relax with the paranoia about the community being corrupted. Okay, it's one thing to say that this is a goofy business move for YouTube, and I'll stand by that. I think this is going to be like the Snapple case study where Quaker Oats bought Snapple for like $1.7 billion. Sounds awfully close to this one. And then had to sell it like 3 years later for $300 million. So this will be the Snapple of the online video space. But the community fears are unfounded, folks. Relax with the community paranoia. Okay, first of all, people are worried about corruption because Google's some demonic beast. Google's a big company, okay, and they make mistakes, but they're not evil. I've met people from Google. They are good people. I think Google's got a good intent. Although they've done some ridiculous things, I don't think they're going to corrupt the community. And second of all, it's not in their interest, for crying out loud. Otherwise, they've bought nothing, right? If they don't maintain the sense of community, which ultimately translates to eyeballs. I mean, that's what they're really buying, is eyeballs. Second of all, will they charge for it? I swear to you, I read that a couple places. They're not going to charge for YouTube viewing or hosting videos. We're past that. But it will be subsidized by advertising. So get ready for a little bit more aggressive advertising, although I think Google has a way of making it contextually appropriate and non-invasive. So it won't be like iFilm, like where you get the 30-second, pre-rolls before every video. Let me end on this note. After a dead show, when the fun's all over and the band's played and folks are packing up their nitrous oxide tents, throwing them into a van and moving to the next city, right? It's the same as a YouTube community, right? If all else fails, the community will migrate to another site. And if it's not YouTube or Google, it'll be another site where hopefully creators can get paid. I'm very passionate about actually content creators getting compensated for their stuff. And also for not, building community around ripped off, copyright infringed stuff. So, in conclusion, commendable move, Chad and Brad, or whatever, Chad and Steven. Sorry about the multiples. Don't worry about the community deteriorating. Long term, watch for some interesting stuff. This is only the first chapter of the online video space, and what's going to be really interesting is when lean forward and lean back converge in ways that we can only begin to imagine.